Welcome, Ipsheeta. Thank you so much for coming. You're the only female on the panel tonight. Unfortunately, last time I actually had like half and half, which was remarkable in the FinTech domain. Unfortunately, I don't see as many females, so it's wonderful to have you here. Thank you so much for coming.
Honored to represent.
And I just think it's always good to have both voices at the table because it's just a more interesting conversation. So I was wondering what led you into building your startup and what the passion was that was driving you.
Yeah, so I mean, it's really awesome because Fluid started because of our own experiences as co-founders running a previous small business. We ran into the problem that our customers face on a daily basis, which was cash gap due to B2B invoices being net 30, net 90, just really long cycles on payments. And it was a really big challenge for our company. We bootstrapped our previous firm. It was something that we really wanted to get through, but it was very challenging to find financial services that were going to adapt to our business model. And so we thought about what the solutions could be. And lo and behold, looking at the financial services space, there was an interesting product that did fit a project-based business model. It happened to be something that was ancient, centuries old, supply chain financing. And what we did was adapt it to the technology or the modern business, modern small business practices that allows them to get quick access, allows them to get fair pricing, and an experience that they can actually grow with.
So it's B2B?
Yes, for the most part, we do commercial products only, and our customer base, is mostly small business, typically in, the 10 to 20, 30 person firm, anywhere from a pretty, I would say a consistent project-based company that's doing, under 10 million in revenue, right? That's where we're starting at least.
And where do you think, from your experience now, how long's the company been running?
So we are in our third year, almost 2.5 years, and it's certainly been a long haul. A lot of experience firsthand, and something that we're really trying to incorporate into how we step forward into the next phase of our business.
And so, how would you say? Where do you think it's all going? Like, what's your vision of the future of credit?
Yeah, it's wide and vast. I think the coolest part about it, and what we've embraced as well, is there's a lot more variety. There's a lot more options for people. And sure, it's taking a little bit of time to find the right fit, but because there's this buffet of financial services that are coming online, that are becoming more accessible, I think people are finding better fits for the types of financial services that they need.
And how do you see the Bay Area or Silicon Valley figuring in that? Because it has been, I have noted that the Silicon Valley investors have been a bit slow to the party, and everyone tells me it's because all the big banks are in New York and that's where the finance is happening. But, the reality is Silicon Valley is the heart of innovation, so-called, and I was wondering what your perspective on that is.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great observation. Certainly it has to do with density, right? We're in a hotbed of innovation across all sorts of industries. So, there's a pick that investors have to make. There's like expertise that they have to follow through. And so maybe, FinTech is one smaller subset of a very large innovation space in the Silicon Valley. And so that's perhaps contributes to their trend.
So tell me, if you said you have a nice heartwarming story you were going to share with me, I'd love to hear that. Please.
Well, it is something that we're really proud of as a team, we're in the business of moving money, and in that business there's a lot of risk. And very recently we had one of our first exposures that we had on the portfolio actually come back in full. So we were on a plan with someone to recover the funds that were exposed, and we actually brought that all to full, like it was completely recovered. And the conversation that we had with this partner, we call them our customers partners, was so satisfying because they knew that they had done right. We knew that we had done right. And it was this trust that we'd built with them and this honest communication that we'd built with them that made it all worth it, right? the more conversations that we have like that with people that we can connect with, I think the more that we're making progress in the right direction.
What a difference you're making as well, right? Because I guess there's not many services like yours out there, right?
It's huge, yeah. No, there certainly are other options, but we strive to be one that sets it apart from a service perspective as well as, just a transparency perspective.
Fantastic. Well, good luck with it. And I'm looking forward to the panel tonight, and you can do your bit for us women.
We'll do my best.